What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Lloyd's the Game Podcast. Nah, E's not here. Lil's not here. I got the ladies here with me today, man. So, without further ado, introduce yourself. Let them know what's going on.
It's your girl Ashley right now.
And it's Brianna.
Yeah, you already know. You see what the title say. Today we talking about some juicy shit, man. We talking about some relationship drama / overcoming. No, / how many times have you seen death? Which one y'all want to get started with? Which one is more juicier?
I think
Relationship drama or?
I think we should get the death out the way before she.
Oh, you want to get the death out the way? Okay,
before
so
it hit.
all right, so here we go. Before we even jump into the story, like what I mean by the question, how many times have you seen death, is how many times have you almost checked out? Basically, could have been from anything. Somebody could have been shooting at you, you could have fell inside of a hole, you could have drowned, it could have been anything. So all right, so I know y'all got some stories, you especially Ashley, but I want to go and tell you one time at least, because it's been so many times. One time I almost died. All right, so everybody,
How many times?
Damn.
You say about so many times.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Don't even worry about that. If it falls, it falls. So, all right. I tell everybody all the time. I love telling the story, but I don't like telling the story. But I'm here to tell a story, so I love telling the story. Tell everybody we going to AC, going to the beach. Hey, can't swim, everybody. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna go out in the ocean. Don't drown. Don't look at me when you know what I mean? All right. We get to the beach. Hey. Can't swim, everybody. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna go out. Y'all gonna drown. Don't look at me. Get in the water. Hey, can't swim, everybody. You know what I mean? Don't look at me if you start drowning. So I'm out in the water, starting to go out real high. I'm to the point where the water's up to here and the waves are moving me. So I'm going, it's like, let me go back to the shore. Bae. Fuck. Bae. Help! I see my girl, she over there drowning for her motherfucking life, calling me. I'm like, didn't I tell y'all motherfuckers before I came here I can't swim? So now I'm out in the water up to here. You know what I mean? I'm holding on. I don't know what the fuck I'm holding on. Some rusty shit. You know what I mean? Over top of us the carnival. So we was underneath like the wooden shell. Over top of us the carnival. Yeah. So I reached out like a fishing net shit and just grabbed her. You know what I mean? The people on the boat, the lifeguards, they had to come on the boat. They threw her on the boat. She was all scratched up and couldn't breathe. They was ready to take her to the hospital on the boat. It was gonna take like 3 hours to get there. I almost fucking lost my life out there. The water was just like, the waves was jumping. I'm out there saving her. So I'm telling you, so it was God on my side, like water in my nose, in my mouth. Like I thought I was good once the lifeguard came to save me. Thought I was good. I get out, my chest hurting, like you can't get in the water for another 30 minutes. I'm like, wow. I mean, I'm good. Chest hurting. I didn't have my glasses on. I couldn't see nothing. It was a bad time for me. So yeah, that's my story. So yeah, that was just one of my many crazy stories. And I drowned a lot of times too, but we can talk about that for days.
At AC?
AC, yeah, in the ocean.
Mm-hmm. That's where you drowned multiple times?
No. I drowned in a river. I drowned in a 10-foot pool. And
you remember when y'all used to have the 10-foot joint?
Yeah, so and people say you didn't drown if you ain't dead. And I'm like, I was at the bottom waiting for somebody to come get me. I would have been dead. I'm at the bottom like this. Hand had to come get me. Got to the point where they couldn't even trust me. Like, put this flame jacket on because we're gonna go in the house. We're gonna go in the house for like 5 minutes.
Because I have one of the stories like a similar story to that one too.
What?
Drowning.
Well, talk to me.
But I'm not gonna say that one. So.
All right. Well, do you got a story?
Yes.
Near death experience or anything like that?
I'm gonna tell y'all about my experience.
I'll spark my joint about it. No, that's trash over there.
So
That's my snacks. I'm listening.
Ooh, you got snacks?
my cousin's sister-in-law, she invited me out to go dirt bike riding
Oh man.
with the crew. I said, okay, I'm gonna go. First I was hesitating, but still went. So we pulled up, we was waiting or whatever. Then we got on the bikes. Before we got on the bikes, I was asked if I want to get on the bike because the bike was for one person. And I
It's two
still
red
say,
flags.
yeah.
It's two red flags that you already said within this 30 minute. But go ahead.
For real. The hesitant.
Listen,
Girl.
but I still say, yeah, got on. Right? We get to like Harbison. We hit Harbison. My phone fly on the side of my head. My phone break. He had to go back around. So he let me off first, off the bike. He had to go back, go grab the phone. It was done. Put it in his pocket. He said, you still want to ride? I said, yeah, it's fine. Got on the bike. We still riding. We get to Broad Street. One of the boys that was with us got like swiped by a car. Basically, like the car hit the tire. That's it. But it was like a 4-wheeler, so he was cool. Like, ain't nothing happened. Then they getting gas or whatever. We get back on. He like, hold on, cause I'm about to, go fast or whatever. He going fast or whatever. We going. It's a green light for us. It's a red light, of course, for the other. We going fast. We going fast. When I mean fast, we going fast. Next thing you know, the car gonna turn, and it say no turn on red, and the car still turn. Once the car turned, he froze. He didn't know what to do.
Who? The car or the person on the
No,
bike?
him on the bike.
Mhm.
So he was like, damn, like we gonna go through that window. So what he did was he's like turned the bike. And when he went to turn the bike, we hit the back
So
of the
like
car.
skirted like the
Yeah.
back tire. Okay.
And we hit the back of the car. Once we hit the car, boom, he go flying. I go flying. He land on his leg and his arm. I land on my head. I hit my head hard. I was unconscious on the floor.
Oh
I
shit.
got up. I see all these people around me. I'm seeing blurry. I can't see nothing. I'm like,
Like
what's
the
going
movies.
on? So I get up. I'm like, they all asking me if I'm okay. There's already cops there.
Damn.
They're asking me like, do I know my name? And I'm just looking at them and I'm stuck and I'm about to pass out. Like my head was pounding bad. They asked me if I want to sit down. I wasn't saying nothing. I was just looking at them like, where the fuck am I at? Like, next thing you know, the ambulance comes. The ambulance take me in the truck. Once I laid down, all I know was I closed my eyes and I ain't opened my eyes back up. I just was asleep the whole time in there. And when I mean, I seen my 2 guardian angels, my grandmom and my aunt. They were telling me to wake up, like open my eyes back up, that I'm strong. And out of nowhere, I wake up. I'm already in the hospital. I'm in the hospital bed. Mind you, I'm still having mad pain. I'm up, but I'm going through the pain, like, but I'm like, damn, like, what happened? Like,
Right.
I don't know what's wrong with me yet still. Then they tell me when I wake up, you bleeding in your head. You got trauma in your head. You broke.
Internal bleeding.
Yeah. You broke the back. I broke the bones in the back of my neck right here.
Sheesh.
You wasn't. Oh yeah, you wasn't the neck thing, right?
Yeah, I had it. I had it for a couple. So I was in Temple, whatever. I had the neck. I had the neck drawn. Yeah, I just had the neck drawn. I had the stuff, all over my body. They could monitor me or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Temple sent me home like 2 days.
In 2 days.
Yeah, so they come in the room and he tell me like, you going home? And I'm like, I'm going home. And he like, yeah, we taking the neck thing off you. And I'm like, but why y'all taking it off of me? My neck still hurt. Like I can't hold my head up right now. So why you taking it off? He's like, you going home? You getting discharged? Call whoever to come get you because you
The
getting
fuck?
discharged. So I'm like, how I'm getting discharged? But I don't even feel like I
Right.
get discharged yet. So I get discharged or whatever. I go home. I'm still feeling like mad pain, like still like I knew something wasn't right with me. So I'm like, something's wrong. So then my little sister, I was sleeping with her or whatever, and when I was about to go to bed, I started like to shake, like if I was about to get into a seizure. So I'm like, I can't go to sleep. Like, Julie, I don't want to go to sleep. And she's like, why? And I'm like, bro, I'm shaking. She seen me shaking, so she got scared. She couldn't go to sleep. She stood up watching me. So I'm like, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to go to sleep. I close my eyes. I wake up the next morning, and the pain just hitting hard. Like, I feel the pain like how I felt when it first happened.
Right.
Then I feel pain in my ears. Like, my ears started, like, to go out. I couldn't hear nothing. So I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, Julie, something not right. So when I get up, I'm walking all like unbalanced, like I'm stumbling everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, something not right. I go in the bathroom, I get a Q-tip, I put it in my ear, I go like that, and all this blood was on the
Internal
Q-tip.
bleeding still.
So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, I gotta go to the hospital. So I go back to the hospital. We get to the hospital. They do the scan or whatever. They come back. They tell me the temple sent me home with blood all in my head still.
That sound like a lawsuit to me.
So all right here, definitely a lawsuit. All on this side of my head, I had blood in my head still, and they sent me home like that. So
Mm.
they were saying that they were glad that I called myself on time, and I came to check myself because it could have got to the point where I was asleep and I could have been dead.
Mm.
Cause I can't be home with bleeding in my head.
Right. Nobody can. You gotta be
So I'm
monitored.
like, when I was just thinking, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Mind you, I go to the hospital that same day, that night. It was my birthday.
Damn.
So it was like,
So many fucking questions.
I'm like,
Oh
what?
shit. All right, go ahead. Keep going. I got questions though. I definitely got
But
questions.
this is like, I definitely seen death
Mm.
that day. I definitely seen death coming my way.
You got any questions, Bree?
No.
So
I mean, we was there. I think, yeah, right?
listening
You was home.
listening to your story
Oh, your house.
before you even got on the bike, and even when you got on the bike, all I heard was like 3-4 red flags. So my question is, why not listen to your gut feeling when you said that you didn't even want to get on in the first place? You just really wanted the experience, and then he told you that it was a one-seater. That's the second strike.
Right.
Phone fell out. What's the third strike?
Right.
So why keep going?
All right, I'm gonna tell you. For real, the only reason why I went was because I haven't done nothing in a while. I was just always home, either work or home.
That's gonna get your blood pumping.
So I was just like, I haven't did nothing. I haven't been out. So like, why not go out? At least go have fun. Like I've been thinking about stuff. I've been in the house. I've been at work. I haven't been doing nothing. So might as well go have some fun time and go outside.
Right.
Now when he told me it was only a bike for one person, I was like, I don't know them. But then I was like, I'm gonna just get on it because like I still want to have fun. Like I just don't want to be sitting. Nah, I ain't come for no reason. So I was like, I'm gonna get on it. I shouldn't have though. I shouldn't have.
Yourself told you not to.
I shouldn't have. Now with my phone breaking, I don't even know why I didn't get off of it. To be honest, I don't even know why I said no. Let's just keep riding. Cause he did ask me like, you want to stop riding? Like, if you want to stop riding, you stop riding. I don't
Right.
need to ride you no more. But I was like, nah, I still want to go. I still want to.
All in all, glad you're still here. Glad you're here to tell your story, and glad everything worked out. You know,
Appreciate it.
we don't got no
Appreciate it.
brace. You know what I mean? Nobody can even tell that you was in any type of accident.
Facts.
And like you said, that guardian angel. That's another thing I wanted to ask you too before I tell my story. Was it like a movie? Because you was like, because it sounded like a movie the way
It
you
really
was doing,
did.
especially once you
Like,
got in the
but
hospital.
like people would probably be like, she lying. Like, no. I really seen them. Like, I seen
Why
them
lie?
too.
That's my thing.
Like,
I said, why lie? Like, why would
Oh,
she make
why?
it
I
up?
thought you said
yeah,
why
that's what I'm
lie.
saying. But
Yeah,
people,
like, why
like,
lie?
some people.
What would be the
But
point
it's
of
just
lying?
like, that's what I seen. Like, I really seen my guardian angels. Like, if it wasn't for them,
And did you
Mhm.
see the light?
they really was watching. Yes, definitely did.
And another question: do you believe in God?
Most definitely.
Okay, I like
I
that.
feel like once you go through a traumatic experience like that, everyone
I
starts.
feel it's like
Everyone doubts it, and then they go through a situation. And it's like,
I'm about
damn.
to say, I feel as though
Yeah.
like if you see like some godly stuff, you have
Yeah.
no choice but to believe.
And
in
it's
God.
like when it happens, like afterwards, you be like, now I know. Like, I should have knew
Mhm.
better.
She's
I
like
wasn't
that
wearing
now,
no
though.
helmet. I should have been wearing a helmet if it was only a one bike person. Like, you feel me? I didn't even think to ask for a helmet. Everybody else had a helmet. I didn't think like, oh,
And
give me a
when you
helmet.
fell, another question: when you fell, all everything was your head. Like you ain't fuck no arm, leg, no skin was. It was just all head.
It was my so
'Cause
when
you
I
said-
landed,
Mhm.
right, the lump was on this side. So when I landed on my head, but my arm too,
Right.
because my arm was all bruised back here, and it was
Mhm.
hurting. But mostly my head was what hit
So
first.
I'm trying to think. Did you like you said? All right, so this is the car, and you say you. So is this is the side of the car, or did y'all slam like that into to the front of the car,
No,
or was it?
it was the side of the
So
car.
y'all slammed into the side of the car,
Yeah, it was
went
the side
through
of
it,
the
or
car.
just boom right
No,
into it, and
we
then
was
straight
gonna
into
go
the ground.
through the glass,
Right.
but he went
Okay,
the
so
other
y'all
way.
didn't fly.
Yeah,
But y'all thumped.
yeah.
All right,
She
cool.
definitely had like a whole.
Yeah, that sound
going
like
on
it
her
hurt.
leg,
Yeah. I mean, they can't go through a car.
I had a
That's
scrape.
gonna hurt. Going,
I mean,
going
the
what?
window.
You know what you was going? Did you look at, it, or you just know you was going fast?
When it happened, like right there, yeah. But like once like we hit, I closed my eyes. Like
Since she got in the accident, though, she has been like mad everything. She questions everything. Though when we be outside in the car, she be like, "Should we go?"
The thing
All of it.
is, that's how you supposed to be,
Yeah.
and that's how I train my son, and I raise my son. Like even though the light is green, still look, cause you got assholes that's gonna.
Mhm.
I'm like, where are you going, bro?
They
You ain't
sure
going nowhere
do.
to the next light. So it's just like.
They
You know what I
sure
mean?
do.
We live in those type of days where people just don't care.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like you said, no turn on red. Fuck it, I'm turning on red. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
people just don't care. They just gonna do whatever they
people
want
be
to do.
driving and being on their phone because
They
that's what
sure
she
do.
was doing.
Everybody's on their phone.
She was on her phone,
Everybody's on their phone.
literally on her phone.
Mhm.
That's normally how it is. I'm gonna tell y'all one more story, and then we're gonna switch it up to the other side because we're getting to the halfway point in the podcast. And you know, I told this story before, but I don't know how many people was actually tuned in on season 1. Here we are, season 3, halfway through season 3 right now. And my story, because I told you about the drowning, so here's another crazy story. I'm at the club with my cousins. You know what I mean? We went to the club. Boom, club closed at 2. Boom, after 2, we go to the after hours. Now I don't know if y'all know anything about where was we at? No, not the after hours, but 28th and Cecil B. Moore. I don't know if y'all ever been down there.
Yeah,
I mean, we know
That's
CCB
down
Moore
north.
is.
That's down north.
Yeah.
So we inside of a motorcycle after hours club. I mean, I don't know if y'all know anything about motorcycle gangs, but they ride heavy.
yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm with my cousin. He goes to the across the street to Chinese store, go get something. We walking back, and it's this lot with like a bunch of trash in it. Somebody throw something. Fume. He on. Yo, they just tried to throw something at me.
Your cousin?
Yeah, but
Oh.
they threw it in the lot where it was like all this trash. So he like, yo, they just tried to throw something at me. I'm like, no, cousin, you tripping. Let's go back in the club. You know what I mean? And nothing hit you. Even if they was trying to throw it at you, nothing hit you. You know what I mean? That's me. Like I'm more of a I'll fight if I have to. I'm not, I try to prevent it, you know what I mean? And I try to avoid it as much as I can. But if I have to, fuck it. So he go in the club and I'm thinking everything good. He go get the rest of the people that we with. We was like 4 deep. So he walk up to the boy. We go in the club. Go get my cousins and the rest of them. Like fuck, here we go again. Another episode. So he go to approach the bull that he thought through it or he knew through it or whatever. I honestly think we approached a random ass person. But I'm right there next to him. I got to ride. If I don't ride, I'm a bitch. You know what I mean? I got a ride. I'm right next to him. So we go while we walking up. I'm right here. He right there. We walking. I'm like, yo, you threw something at me? Boy, ain't do nothing but back up. Drew out. Bow, 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 bow. The whole six. It was a little revolver joint. He let the whole six go. Cousin got hit all 6 times, but I could have sworn he was pointing the gun at me, and the bullets like hit me. So like when I heard it was like pow, 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 pow. I'm like, that shit fake. I turn around, everybody took off. I'm like, yo, that shit fake. You know what I mean? He running up like, you think this shit fake? He had no more bullets. I'm like, yo, you just like that shit. Anyway, all right, bet. And I go run and try to catch up with them. And when I run and go catch up with them, my cousin, he hit them all. He hit him in the head, hit him in the arm, hit him in the stomach. But it wasn't like a strong caliber weapon. It was an old ass rusty 22. And what saved his life is that he had hair and that he had fat on his body. So the bullets went in, but it didn't go in too far. So they just got it right out. He had braids in his head. So when he got hit in the head, it went through the braid and hit some of his head, but it didn't go in his head. So that's another near death experience for me. Now, we are at halftime. Oh, what's going on, everybody? We are at halftime. You feel me? We in the halftime where we about to switch it up to the next topic. So, Bree, you want to start it off or you want me to start it off? Do you even remember the topic?
No.
You don't remember it? We talking about relationship
I got too deep into
drama.
The
We talking about relationship drama now. That's what we're talking about. What is relationship drama? How to like prevent it, and when you in it, how do you deal with it? So that's my question. What is relationship drama? Like, where does it come from? How does what's relationship drama?
I think one of the biggest relationship drama starters definitely got to be social media, for sure.
And what do you mean? Or like,
just
break it down for me.
Social media, how they act on social media.
Who act, do what? Like, you got to break it down for me. I know what you're talking about, but we on TV. You got to talk to the audience. Like, who, what, they?
My past relationships, my ex.
All right, so break it down for us. So you saying the internet ruined your relationship, basically?
I think it's a part of it.
Okay,
for sure.
All right, so break it down for us and tell us what happened, if you don't mind.
Me and him were arguing a lot, and a lot of the arguments pertain to how he acted on the internet. He would act like he was single, but be acting,
Oh, okay.
And then when we tried to bring it up in conversation, it always was disregarded. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So now I got it. So you in a full-fledged relationship with you and your guy.
No, it wasn't like that in the beginning though.
All right.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just trying to.
Okay.
I'm trying to coop it up. You in a relationship with your guy. You know what I mean? Everything good until you go on the internet. Is that what you're saying? Like, is everything good in real life? And then you go on the internet and it's just like, why this nigga single? Like,
no, it was in the beginning when it first started.
I'm listening.
The internet, social media was fine in the relationship. At some point, it just was like, what the heck? And he just started acting stupid on social media.
Far as what though?
Like trying to act like he's single.
So trying to get at girls, or just like not showing you off? Like, what's trying to act like he's single?
Not post the non-posting. It like, you don't have to post me all the time, but like making known that I'm still in the picture from time to time. Not posting every day is not necessary, especially if we have a conversation about it.
Right.
Commenting on their girls' pictures, texting them, being on the phone with them.
Yeah, those are all no-nos.
Yeah, for sure. But it wasn't like that in the beginning. He didn't do none of that, and then it's just at one point he was just on that type time.
All right. All right. Oh man, that's that's relationship drama, because I'm trying to figure out how can I ask you anything. All right, so everything was good in the beginning of the relationship, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. So is real life, drop the internet, is the relationship good in real life? Is that the only problem? Like, are you having more problems? Is he doing that in real life, trying to talk to girls in real life? And
Well, I think he was.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did. He
Okay.
definitely did. He worked
So
in.
he's a piece of shit.
Yes, he was.
Okay, yeah, we
He
call him
definitely
out.
was.
We call him out. We call him out here.
He worked in, like, the mall. He
Mm-hmm.
had a job at the mall. So, in the sneaker store, you got to talk to
You
people.
gotta talk to a lot of people. That's your job, actually.
Yeah, exactly. And I remember one time he told me, I was like, "Who's this girl text?" Because she replied to a story of him posting me,
Mm.
and she was like, "Oh, that's funny." Yeah, and then he told me. I asked him, I'm like, "What's this?" He's like, nothing. That's nothing." I'm like, "That's a friend." I'm like, "What you mean?" And he told me that he got her Instagram from work. He was like, "I'm just trying to gain Instagram followers at work." That's what you think about at work? Just typical little kid stuff.
So I'm assuming that's your ex now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like the best thing to do. You got you know how you want to be treated. Now everybody's not going to treat you that way. But we was in the middle of the story before we were so rudely interrupted. Everybody clap for the co-host. Bucks. Yay.
Fuck you, nigga.
Look who's late. Everybody,
I'm
look
not
who's
late.
late.
I just had another business thing going on.
It's 10:19.
We
We're supposed to
don't
be here
need
at 9 o'clock.
We don't. I mean, this is a late night, John. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
I'm on time.
Let's get back.
According
We
to
heard
black
your-
people, on time.
We heard your crazy story, Bree, right? Now, Ashley,
Right.
I know you might have it, you might not have it, but if you got it, you got to bring it out of the archives, man. We need to hear the relationship drama story, man.
All right, so I'm finna sure I left off that. So he was asking me where was the recent messages because the bull had replied to my story, and mind you, he replied to my story his music, telling me to tune into his music or whatever. So he like, oh, he telling you to tune into his music. What you got going on? Y'all had previous conversations. Where is that?
Whoa, hold
You
on.
deleted it.
Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. What happened?
So he replied to my story.
You gotta hold on. Who's he? Just
The
some
bull.
random guy?
Yeah, just a random guy.
And he
I'm not saying no
replied
name.
to your Instagram, TikTok, what?
And he replied for me to tune into his music.
Mm-hmm.
When I come in from work, he's like, "Oh, so you fucking with him and shit? Like you writing him?
Your boyfriend?
Yes." He just
got
started.
your phone.
Yeah, he had my phone.
And he going through your phone.
I guess that's what he was doing while I was at work. So I was like, why would you think I'm fucking with him? All because he said tune into his music. Like, I don't get it. And he's like, what you mean? Like, bull gonna reply to me like, oh, you mad? Like, I'll take your girl or something like that. But I don't know the bull. So why would you go back and forth with him? I don't know him. All he said was tune into his music. That's it. I don't know who he is. So I was like, all right, cool. I was like, I already see this gonna be a problem. So I was like, all right, he was mad at me. He didn't want to say nothing to me, none of that. He was accusing me of cheating. I really cheated on him, all this stuff. I'm like, nobody cheated on you. So then I go to work. He had my phone again because mind you, he was using my phone. He was using my phone because he didn't have a phone, so he was using my phone. Okay?
Man, he's fake.
She's like the red flag queen. What? I don't understand. Talking about he using her phone because he don't got a phone and he going through her phone.
That's a nigga. That's bad.
So I'm guessing he's an ex too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Woo! I would definitely want to meet him and give him a firm handshake.
For what?
Anyways.
You like going through niggas' phones, huh?
So from there on, that's when I was like, I don't even want Instagram no more. I deleted my Instagram account. And I was like, I'm not even gonna go back on it. So then from there, when I deleted it, he started even getting more mad. Oh, what you delete the Instagram account for? Who you was writing? What niggas you was writing that you deleted it? What you don't want me to see? All this, like, he's still going about it. So I'm like, listen, I don't even care what you're saying. I'm going to leave my Instagram down. I don't got time for this. I don't want to come home from work and you saying there's somebody cheating on you when you got my phone. And I was like, but it is what it is. So I tell him.
Retarded.
What be going on in the world,
Listen.
man?
So he get
Retarded.
his phone. He get a phone. He got his phone now. He got an Instagram account. He made his Instagram account right back up. He opened it right back up. You got your Instagram account. So you all day out with your friend or whatever. Cool. I ain't saying that. You out. I'm in the room. I'm chilling. You come home from chilling with your friends. You shower or whatever. You go to bed. You don't got nothing to say to me for real. You got nothing to say to me. You just bypassing me. All right? You go to bed.
I'm listening.
You get a text message. I got your password. So I open the phone. I see a text message. It's a girl. I want to link up against something like that. It was fun.
Hold on.
How you know it's a girl?
Because her account name, her profile, it was a girl. It was a female.
Oh, I thought it was like a text. So this was a DM.
Instagram.
This was a DM.
Yes.
Okay, all right, cool.
Got the DM. So I seen it. I was like, okay. So I was there. I'm like, should I let him sleep? I'm like, no, I ain't doing it. I'm waking him up.
Damn, crazy.
So I wake him up.
I can only imagine. Who's the bitch?
I wake him up.
Who's the bitch?
And he mad. He mad because he like, oh, you wake me up for some bullshit. It's some bullshit. So I'm like, who this girl right in your phone? Like, you got me fucked up. You in my mom house with me.
Shit.
Like,
What?
I gotta pay rent now because you here. Like, nigga, who this bitch writing you? The first thing he say is, that's my man's. He be writing females off my Instagram. I said, so why you letting him write females off your Instagram? He's like, cause that's my friend. I said, no, that shit there. He not doing that. He was like, what you mean? That's my friend. If he want to do that, he could do that. Cool. You gonna say your friend could write females on your Instagram? Supposedly it was your friend. Okay, you could get out. Yes, I told him get out, pack your stuff and leave. Every time I told him to leave, he was packing his stuff. He will pack his stuff, act like he was leaving, and he never left. He'll come back.
See,
it's more than that. I just don't want to get deep. I can't.
No, what I like about your stories is that
I
be
can't.
having so many questions at the end. That's what I like. Hold on. He didn't have a phone. Then he finally got a phone. Get a phone, then he start cheating. Get caught cheating and get put out of your mom house. What kind of bum? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
It's just time to level up at this point.
Oh, it's more than that. We ain't gonna talk about how I hold him down in jail and he left me when he came home.
Typical street nigga. Oh my god.
We ain't gonna talk about that, but that was toxic right there.
Yo, I mean, we gonna need a part 2 for this because I mean, you gonna need your own episode. We gonna have to interview Ashley or whatever you call yourself. You gonna need your own episode to just talk your shit. But right now it's just like, you've been quiet the whole time. I know you had some crazy, because we didn't talk about some crazy shit. Now we didn't talk about some crazy shit. I know. It must have wanted to take a break. I don't know. We talked about some crazy shit now. Like, I know you got some shit in the archive you need to bring out, man. We talking about drama relationship stories, just some drama shit, man. It don't got to be no domestic violence. You beat the shit out of her.
I don't hit
yeah, or she beat the shit out of you. It don't matter.
Yeah,
man. We just need a good drama
That will never
story.
happen. He got sisters for that.
All right, look, man.
Period.
So, one night,
Wait, what was the relationship drama?
Oh, well, it wasn't my fault, but some female called my phone, right?
That's how you gonna start it. It sound like You was fucking with this nigga. No, it was my man's. I didn't
No,
know.
no. It wasn't that, right? So first of all, I didn't speak to this female in like 2 years.
So you still had the same number.
Yeah.
Said 2 years.
Yeah, I still
Yeah,
had the
unless
same
it was your Instagram. Damn.
Nah, it was one number.
That's a long time.
Yeah, so we had just came off a movie date. So we sitting in the car. I was living in an apartment at the
Hold
time.
on. My fault. So you said she called your phone, this random John.
Look, so we were just sitting there at that movie date.
I'm just trying to figure out who's we. The random John that called your phone or your girl?
No, my girl.
Okay, all right, your girl.
Yeah,
All
my
right, cool.
girl.
All right, that's
Yeah,
it. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah,
All right.
we had just come from a movie date, right?
Mhm.
So we sitting in the car, we talking and shit. I roll up because he don't smoke, but I smoke. So I roll up, I'm smoking. We just sitting there chilling, you know what I'm saying? Cause she ain't want to go home yet. So I'm like, all right, we get this. I'm about to smoke anyway. I can't smoke in the apartment, so I'm about to smoke right here real quick.
All right, so E, tell me the crazy story, man. I know you got it.
All right, so me and my girl just come from a movie date, and we was just chilling in the car because she didn't want to go home yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I couldn't smoke in the apartment, so I was like, fuck it, I might as well roll me up one while we chilling in the car and talking. We just talking, chilling, you know what I'm saying? We playing music. I'm chilling. She chilling. We on ice. We haven't had a problem probably since like a month ago or so. So we was chilling. Next thing you know, my phone ring. I'm like, all right, it's probably one of the guys. See if I'm getting on a game or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's an unsaved number. I hesitated. I ain't gonna lie, but I answered.
You hit the not. Oh,
But I answered. And I put it on speaker.
Oh my god, you put it on speaker.
ain't nothing like that.
She said,
That's silence.
as soon as I put it on speaker, hi, it's such and such. How you been? My girl look at me like, oh, really? I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Bro.
I knew who it was based off the voice. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I haven't spoken to you in 2 years and you calling me. Wow, with my girl. Now I gotta explain myself.
But it shouldn't be that hard to explain.
It shouldn't be that hard to explain myself, but females don't believe. Shit.
Oh, man.
So I honestly did not I wasn't cheating. I just got a random call one night, and it happened to be from a girl that I was speaking to 2 years ago.
Damn.
Like that's not in my control.
And what time was this? That you called?
It was probably like 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, she trying to get some CNN.
It was probably like 10 o'clock
That's
at
that
night.
CNN time. You know what I mean? That's the only reason you called somebody at that time.
Yo, so I'm like, yo, I'm gonna call you back. Bang, hang up. She was like, who that?
You said you was gonna call her back?
I wasn't thinking.
I would have just hung up. Hey, you got the wrong number. Do.
No.
Quick.
I was like, hold up. Bang. She like, no, call her back.
Oh shit.
I'm like, oh my fucking God.
That's where you actually called it back?
Yeah. She didn't want to let me leave, so I called her back. So I called her back. The girl on the phone was like, no, she was like, who this? Why you calling my nigga phone? The girl on the phone was like, oh, my name such and such. Something. And then my girl looked at me like, I'm like, you said call her back.
That's what you wanted.
That's what you wanted. Like, she said she gonna smack the shit out of you.
Damn.
She talking about my name such and such. I was smacking the shit out of you. Stop playing with me. Where Eric at? I'm like, yo, she is
wildin'.
So she's like, oh, really, Eric? She hung up the phone. I'm like, yo, I didn't do nothing. Like, I swear to God, she just called me out of nowhere. I haven't spoken to this girl in 2 years. She's like, you lying. I'm like, yo, I swear on everything I love. Like, I did not do nothing. She didn't want to believe me. she was about to start crying, but instead of crying, she got mad and she just swung and she hit me. I'm like, I'm gonna go because if I don't go,
I don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
For real.
So I'm gonna go. So I walked out. I went in the crib. She thought she was about to come in the crib with me. No, you can go. You tripping? You're not coming to my crib. I step in front of my house.
Yo.
Go. Next day, she texted me. She was like, "So you're gonna tell me who the fuck that?" I'm like, "Yo, I told you, like I didn't do nothing." And yeah, so I'm like, "All right, what you wanna do?" She's like, "I just don't believe you." I'm like, "You don't believe me? I'm not gonna be with you."
I mean, you can't be in a relationship if there's no trust.
Exactly. You not like I told you I'm not doing nothing. Like,
Say
I
it
really
again.
didn't do nothing.
For real, in a relationship, if there's no trust.
I really didn't do nothing. I'm like, but it was. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, like that shit really like I was just shocked like at the whole moment. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck? Like, I haven't spoken to you in like, damn, like just fuck my relationship.
Damn.
So
So,
it is what it is.
have you ever left off with an ex on a good note?
On a good note, yeah, I definitely did.
What about you?
Yeah.
You ever left with an ex on a good note?
No.
Damn, I thought everybody's gonna say yes. She gonna say no. So all your exes is just like, fuck that nigga.
Don't speak to them. They don't exist.
See, it's not supposed to be like that, man. My follow-up question is, would you date an ex?
Nah, I mean fucked up.
Would you date
No.
an ex? Why wouldn't you date an ex?
I'm cool. They exes for a reason.
But that's what I said. If you left on good terms, obviously y'all talked about
Nah,
the
if
situation.
we left on good terms, most likely.
That mean
Most
y'all
likely
wasn't
for
fighting?
me. No.
What's leaving on good terms now? Hold on.
No, what's leaving on good terms was
It's when y'all
most
both.
likely for me. If I'm leaving on good terms with a female, is yo, I honestly like what we did or what we doing is cool, but I just don't see a relationship. Like we just too cool to be in a relationship. I see you more as a friend. We can be friends. Or you can hit me up whenever you know what I'm saying, you want to chill, whatever. Like I'm down to do anything like that. But as far as relationship wise, I can't take it there with you. And then you know
This
what I'm
is
saying?
after y'all in a relationship, though.
No, this is like as we processing if we want to be in a relationship or not.
Mhm.
So it's like, nah.
Okay.
I don't
do
think
it.
that's what he's talking about, though. I think you want to hold it. I think
Nah,
you're talking about like
he
when
said
you
they
when
ain't
you
an ex on a
talking,
good
though.
term. I want to date an ex on a good term because most likely date a friend. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
date friends.
I'm just saying. I said you left off on a good term, and then with that ex that you left off on a good term, would you date them again?
No,
You said
because
no.
she's a friend.
Okay.
She
All
would.
right.
She would. And I don't date friends.
All right.
You're a friend. You're a friend.
I just feel as though as you get older in life, that restarting stage, you just
It's
don't
too
want to.
much.
You don't want to
It's
go
too much.
through it no
Exactly.
more. I mean, you just
Exactly.
so sometimes you rather just be like, you know what?
Mhm.
I know this motherfucker flaws. I mean, sometimes depending on
Or it
what
could
the
just be the
situation
thing is, she probably don't want to fuck nobody else, so she's just gonna fuck you.
that happens sometimes.
And that happens sometimes.
Because, like I said, they don't want to do that restarting shit.
Shit.
Like the
It
restarting
was
is the
like,
worst.
well, we didn't leave on
Get-
bad terms.
Getting
We
to
can
know
still,
another person.
you know what I'm saying? We didn't leave on bad terms. We can still, mess around with each other.
That's not always good, though.
That's not. That's
Because
not.
I've
But
gone
I'm
through that
saying though,
situation.
like,
What?
that's,
Hold on. What's not always good? What just happened?
Like trying to doing that whole y'all can still
Like keep messing around with your ex.
yeah no
Oh, after
'Cause
you
they
break
just
up?
gonna
No.
keep making
Y'all
yourself-
still in a relationship. At that point, y'all still in a relationship.
yeah.
So, like, if y'all in the relationship, you're gonna be in a relationship. I like everybody always say when you young, you know what I mean? That's when it's your time to be like do dumb stuff. And there's some people who be like, I literally found true love in high school. This is the only person I want to be with. This is the only person I want to experience everything with. Like,
That shit happens.
what? The true love? Like,
Yeah, that shit happens.
yeah, it does, and it don't
You
happen a
find
lot,
one.
but yeah, it happens. And
I
some
went to
people it's
school-
just like
I
I'm
went to
young and I'm
school,
dumb. I'm gonna go through
bro.
everybody.
Well, I went to school with a couple that probably was going on since freshman, and they will always break up, get back together. They got married probably like a couple years after they graduated high school.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they had a kid and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm
They
like,
doing good though.
and I'm like, that's true love right there. You know what I'm saying? They met in high school. They got
Sound
married.
like true love to me.
I seen that shit firsthand.
Everybody had good stories. Everybody had great stories. You know, we're gonna look back at this episode because we're at the end of the season, so we're gonna look back at this episode and just gonna be like, we was really talking that shit.
Where the fuck was he?
Was it the weed? What was it? But
It was the water.
everybody's asking me about my crazy story and what I did in my past and stuff like that.
But y'all gonna have to wait on that.
Nah, I'll tell them.
You gonna tell them?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say you could have did a
would've made
part
them wait
3,
on
a
part
part
two.
2.
Make them wait
Too
for part
good.
2.
It's too good.
Yeah. Cause you got
They
a
gotta
couple
wait
of
on
stories to tell.
I do got a couple stories to tell.
Yeah, so y'all gonna have to wait on that,
You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait on that, and then we just gonna just gonna be the outro then, man. You know,
Yeah, I already know,
I
man.
appreciate everybody for coming. I appreciate y'all for coming out. You know, it's really a pleasure. You know, y'all got here on time. We talked. Everything was good. This guy came here. He came the last quarter, not even the last half. The last quarter. You know, it's always love, man. Yeah, I mean, until next time, man. I'm E Bars.
It's your boy E Bucks.
It's Brianna. It's your girl Ashley.
And it's just like that.